Okay, as I was saying, I'm in the middle of a panic attack. Oh my God. It makes you feel like you can't breathe. Like, I know for me personally, I get really, really hot and flustered. And it's like I can't breathe. I had to leave from where my daughter was getting her hair done at. I had to leave out of there to come to, well, now I'm in the car, but at first I went in the waiting room. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna have to take a swallow of water because I'm just having a moment. And I had my mask on in there with them in case anybody wondering why I got this mask on. I had my mask on while I was around people. Now I'm sitting in the car waiting for her because it was almost time for her to go, and I just decided to come on to the car, and I apologized and told them I was sorry if I, made them really nervous or anything like that. But there's only me, her, and her hairdresser there anyway, so. But this anxiety is so real. I mean, even our hairdresser has anxiety. And I didn't realize that until we all got to talking about it, I didn't realize the extent of it. My anxiety is really bad today because yesterday I had an episode where I think my blood sugar dropped too low and I couldn't stand. And I had to slide down to the floor at my home. And then I guess I got overly excited because then my blood pressure shot up and it was just so much going on. So I did rest yesterday, but I've been had so many health problems for the past year that sometimes this just really gets to you and you just don't want to. You don't want to worry your family, but it takes such an emotional toll on you, and it's just so much to deal with. And I know sometimes we get tired, and I'm an emotional person anyway, so. But for the past year, I've just been through so much, and my body has been through so much, and it's just amazing that I hadn't went and signed myself up somewhere because when I tell you it's a lot to deal with, it's really a lot to deal with. And not that I would ever want to hurt myself or anything, but when you go through all of this stuff, you kind of understand how some people that may not be as strong as you are or may not have any support, if they don't have any support, that they just get so tired of being tired. A lot of people used to say, I'm tired of being sick and tired. And I'm tired of being sick and tired. And it's just awful. And it just looks like every time you turn around, when you fix one thing that's wrong with you, then you have something else that's wrong with you. And this anxiety is just so, oh my God, it's just so much to deal with. It could be the least little thing. Like, you could really just drop a piece of paper or something. And, that might just set you off, Not that you're screaming and yelling or anything, but it's just like I can't breathe. I feel like I'm about to pass out. And I don't know if I got too hot in there or I don't know. And it just makes you feel like there's 1,000 other things that's wrong with you, like maybe you're having a heart attack or a stroke, or you just don't know, you don't know what it is. I'm sorry, you guys, something's in my eye. And I don't know, my daughter keeps telling me I need to make videos and let people know because there are other people that may be going through the same thing but feel like they can't talk about it or feel like they can't converse with other people about it, and we all just need to be here for each other. And I know I'm looking around, but I'm seeing people as they're walking by and stuff, and it kind of takes your attention, but I'm kind of getting through it. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to take my mind off of it, which is why I made this video, because I just wanted to take my mind off of it for just a few minutes, you know, to try to get myself through it, because she hasn't gotten to the car yet. So I'm glad I came with her, because I was going to stay home by myself, and I'm glad I wasn't at home and I had this panic attack, because I probably would have called the ambulance to come get me, thinking something is definitely wrong with me. But I feel better since I came outside, and maybe it was just being in that enclosed space that, you know, I just felt like I was closed in for a moment. But I'm going to try to do my breathing exercises some more. But I mainly wanted to make this video because I wanted to show it to my daughter, but I want to show it to my family, because I have a lot of family members that probably suffer from this. But of course, nobody's going to admit that they're going through these things, you know. Because, you know, in our community, it's always like taboo, really. You know, a lot of people don't want to say they have anxiety, which I've been saying it for years, you know, that I have really bad anxiety and I have really bad panic attacks. And I just really never knew what it was. And now, you know, I've been out of work for over a year, and, you know, several things can put you over the edge, like when you don't have any money, or you just trying to figure out how you're going to make it from one week to the next week, or, you know, how you're going to get things for your home, and just how you're going to get a lot of things, you know, or how you're going to do things. And I just finally had to let it go and let God, because, I mean, he was the only one that can make it happen. So, but, you know, I'm trying to get through this panic attack that I'm having, and I know it don't look like I'm having one. And I'm rambling. When I ramble like that, I'm probably in the middle of one and trying to breathe at the same time. But the most important thing is to breathe, you know. And I'm just going to end this video now, and, you know, I'm going to try to start making videos every time I have a panic attack, and just to talk about things, you know, and just other things that are going on in my life, other health issues that I'm having, you know, just family, friends, you know. And if anybody wants to comment, or you can keep your negativity to yourself, because I'm not the one for the negativity. I've had so much negative stuff to happen to me over in the last year or two, but probably 3, that I don't want to deal with anything negative. So if it's negative, you're going to either be ignored or blocked, or I just don't have the time for it. You know, constructive criticism is one thing, but just plain out, just mean, nasty negativity, I don't have time for it. It's not for me. I'm not the one. I don't have time for it. Life too short for me to focus my energy on it. I need to focus my energy on getting through this panic attack and trying to do what I got to do. So for those of you that watched, thank you. I appreciate it. And, you know, hopefully my daughter finna come out of here and I won't be passed out by the time she get here. But I'm sure she'll hurry out. But thanks, you guys, and I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later, okay?